Hello everyone, welcome to IELTS Grammar Fixer. I'm Grace, the designer and instructor of this course. I've been teaching IELTS since 2008. Based on many years of my experience, I've come up with some of the most common grammar mistakes students make, and I thought it would be beneficial for IELTS candidates to know what they are, so that they can prevent themselves from making the same mistakes. This course is all about upgrading your grammar in order to help you to achieve a better score in each section of the IELTS exam. Grammar is an indispensable part of all sections of the exam to receive a decent score, and it's such an important component of your language study for easy and effective everyday communication too. In this course, you will learn essential grammar elements in 10 different sections. Let's have a look at the structure of this course. The first section addresses tenses, where you will learn about consistency in tenses, the differences between the past simple, present perfect, and past progressive, as well as the differences between will and be going to. You are going to learn what you need to be careful with when you use state verbs too. In the next section, you'll be looking at agreement. First, you will learn simple rules about subject and verb agreement, and then subject and verb agreement in paired conjunctions, and lastly, irregularities in subject and verb agreement. In the next section, you will learn about when to use plural and singular forms of nouns and verbs, and how to use them correctly. Many common expressions that IELTS candidates use in writing and speaking tests are dealt with in this section, and you will learn how to control the plural and singular forms correctly when using these expressions. In the next section, you will learn how to talk about uncertain events in the past with 3 different expressions. Then, we are going to have a look at how to use verbs in different forms. I'll teach you how to use gerunds, infinitives, verbs of perception, and causative verbs. You will learn exactly how to change the verb forms in different contexts. Next, you will learn how to use during, while, for, although, and despite grammatically correct. The next section is dedicated to conditionals. You'll learn expressions that include phrases like if and I wish. In sentences with these phrases, the verbs can be quite complicated, and the meaning can be confusing. Hopefully, you'll find a solution to this ongoing troublesome grammar element at the end of this section. Then, I'll explain punctuation, focusing on how to and when to use commas, how to avoid run-on sentences and sentence fragments, and how to use punctuation marks in direct and reported speech. Then, I'll show you some of the most common spelling mistakes IELTS takers make, and I'll encourage you to confirm the spelling of these words so that you can avoid making the same mistakes in your exam. Through all lectures, I'll use 3 simple steps. Step 1, detect errors. Step 2, learn the grammar element. Step 3, check your understanding. With these easy steps, you'll learn most essential grammar elements that you need for your IELTS exam efficiently, and be able to avoid most common mistakes IELTS candidates make in their exams. I'm most convinced that you will gain more confidence in your grammar at the end of this course, and hopefully achieve your target score. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the first lecture.